What's up, YouTube, and welcome back to my channel. So today we're here to talk about Avengers Endgame, and yes, this is a total spoiler alert video. So if you have not seen Avengers Endgame, click off right now. As you can see, I'm super hyped right now. Avengers Endgame was the most amazing movie. It was just so amazing. The emotions that ran through me seeing this movie were just insane. It was not boring at one point. There was no point in the movie where I'm like, wow, like what time is this over? It was amazing from beginning to end. It was just like, I just have to give a round of applause to Marvel for doing this movie. And it's movies like this that really make me want to, you know, make movies for a living, because the feeling of just camaraderie and just like, oh, it was just amazing. So first and foremost, let's just jump into breaking down this movie a little bit and talking about this movie. The biggest moment for me was definitely when Captain America literally picked up Thor's hammer. I lost it. I'm like, did he really just pick up Thor's hammer? Like, Captain America can wield Thor's hammer now. This is like a game changer, or at least it was, until we found out that Captain America comes back as an old man and decided to spend his days with the love of his life from the first Captain America movie, the first Avenger. When Captain America picked up that hammer, yo, I was like, it's over. Like, it's over for Thanos. He's dying. Captain America plus lightning bolt powers, like, it's over. But then Captain America wielded the hammer, wielded the lightning, and still got beat up. So I was kind of like, that's kind of like corny. Like, how did he just get the hammer and the lightning and then still got beat up? But it was still crazy how he could wield the hammer. And I also remember back to, I'm not sure what movie it was, but there was a previous Avenger movie where Captain America tried to pick up the hammer and it actually like budged, and Thor was like, whoa. And then Thor was like, he knew it in Endgame. He said, I knew it. And I was like, oh, like that's what happened. That's, you know, Captain America can wield the hammer. That's huge. Another huge moment was when Iron Man's wife had the suit on and popped up. I was like, oh, Iron Man's wife is finally suiting up and taking part in the action. She killed it with her little purple armor man, Iron Man suit. So that was really cool. Captain Marvel, I actually, ashamedly so, have not seen Captain Marvel yet. But she is a bad woman, yo. She came in, she busted up the spaceship, came in, shut the battle down. Like, I was like, yo, Captain Marvel? Okay. Like, she came in and really just shut everything down. But another thing about Captain Marvel is she's supposed to be so powerful and everything, but like, she got beat by Thanos so easily. So that was kind of like, what, you know? And then of course, you know, my boy Iron Man had to die. And literally in the theater while Iron Man was dying, you could hear everyone crying, sniffling, and I didn't shed any tears, but I did feel it a little bit. But I guess me knowing that they won, that everyone came back, it was enough of like, he died for a good reason. It sucks that he's dead, but he died very honorably. And yo, the best part of the movie, when the Time Lord used his little gold circle thingy portals, and all the heroes, when my king from Wakanda came through, I was like, Bombay, like, yo. When Wakanda came out, Black Panther stepped out of the portal, and then they all started coming out of the portal. I was like, this is the best feeling I've ever had in my life. Like, all the heroes came back, and Thanos was sitting there like, and it was just the most amazing moment in like cinematic history. I have never ever seen a scene in a movie that had me so excited. I'm literally like tapping the crap out of my cousin, because I was just like, there's no way. And like literally when the old Nebula was able to hack into the new Nebula's memories, I was literally about to throw my sneaker at the movie screen. It's like everything was going so well. They're getting the stones, and then of course, you know, something happens. Now Thanos knows the whole plan. And then Sith's gonna bring Thanos and his whole army to the future. And I'm like, so he really had all those troops just chilling in his ship, like ready to come out when the time was ready. Like, he had thousands of aliens just chilling on the ship waiting for the command to come through, you know? So that was frustrating. I was like, wait. Like, we were getting somewhere. We were about to get the stones. And then Hulk busted through the door and knocked the stone out of Iron Man's arms. And I'm just like, come on. But and the way the Hulk and the Hulk human version, I guess, I don't remember his name, the way they look combined, he actually looks like way better as both than like the Hulk himself or him himself. They look way better combined, I feel like. And I feel like his character was just his character was a lot more easy to understand his character and like kind of like feel his character and feel where his character's coming from. It was easier to relate to him as both than as just the Hulk who can barely talk or function as the Hulk, and then the human who's like a nerd and can barely talk or function. So I really like how he was meshed, you know, with himself at this point in time. Oh, the whole thing with the Soul Stone. I realized that when they first got the Soul Stone in the last Avengers movie, it was just very like lucky that the person Thanos loved most in the world happened to be there with him when he went to get the Soul Stone, so he was able to sacrifice her. When Black Widow and the boy with the archer, you know, the boy with the bow and arrow, when they went, I was thinking in my head like, oh, like what are they gonna sacrifice, because his wife and kids aren't there for him to sacrifice. And I always thought Black Widow and the Hulk like were in love, and I'm like, well, the Hulk's not there for her to sacrifice, so who are they gonna sacrifice? And then when they turned around and like it was each other, I was kind of like, what? Like, maybe, I mean, I don't know, maybe I just wasn't paying attention enough in the previous movies and that there was a romance between them. But when they chose each other as the two people they love most, I was kind of confused, like, since when? Like, when did that happen? But, you know, she sacrificed herself. That was a very honorable way to die. Kind of sucked. But I heard that they're also making a solo movie about Black Widow, which I'm super excited for because I've always loved Black Widow's character, but I really have no idea where she came from, how she came to be, and she doesn't have any superpowers. She's pretty much just like a assassin, you know? But I do really like her character, you know, she's taken one for the female team. She's the female Avenger, and, you know, she's really cool, so it sucked. And, yo, her hair was killing me. The whole movie, that hair dye job she had, you knew she was crying out for help. Like, she was really depressed for those 5 years. She let herself go. She had red into white. It looked a mess. Like, the whole movie, I'm just like, can someone please dye her hair? Like, it looked a mess. And then Captain Marvel with the short boy cut. It was doing something for her character at the end, you know, when she came back at the end and, like, saved the day. It added to her vibe, but, you know, I kind of prefer the longer hair. But she also seemed like quite a cocky character, but it kind of like fits her personality because, you know, she is really like all that in a bag of chips. But in the beginning when she was acting all cocky, I was kind of like not feeling her. But like I said, I haven't seen the Captain Marvel movie, so I don't know her whole story yet. But yeah, that was something. And I definitely was feeling bad because I was thinking in the beginning that once they reversed what happened, that Iron Man would lose his daughter. So it was very cool that Iron Man was able to keep his daughter alive, even though they changed the past, but it sucked that he had to die. And I really thought it would be cool if, like, later on in the future, his daughter actually suits up and, you know, has her own little Iron Man outfit as a woman. And, you know, hopefully somebody can keep going with Iron Man technology, because his technology was just crazy. Like, he could do anything with his robots, you know, his computer he always talks to, his suits he made, you can touch your chest and like your whole suit just comes on your body. So I really hope that his daughter or his wife is able to continue with his technology and keep producing these really awesome suits and stuff, or that somebody else steps up and takes over being Iron Man something, because just like Captain America gave his position to the Hulk boy, excuse me, I don't even know all their names, but the boy that, you know, wears the wings, he gave Captain America to him. Hopefully somebody can step up and be the new Iron Man, because Iron Man kind of like held everything together and started everything off, so hopefully that can happen. But yeah, I was really sad when Captain America came back as an old man. I'm like, dang, you know, but at least he got to live his life and all that. But the Avengers movie Endgame was an emotional roller coaster. There was so many highs, so many lows. It was an amazing movie cinematically. The story, just everything, the acting, everything was just amazing. I wish I could rewatch it for the first time all over again. I loved it. I went at 10:30 at night, didn't get home till 2 in the morning, and I wanted to film this last night when I got home, but I was like, you know, my parents are asleep and they probably don't want to hear me in my bedroom snapping about how great Avengers was. But so I'm making this the next day. I absolutely loved it. Can't wait for the next Marvel movie, all the prequels and the backstories of further heroes, and I'm really interested to see what's next because I did not read the original comic books, so I don't know what's happening next. You know, I like to keep it a surprise. So yeah, guys, this was my little preview, my little, you know, talk about how I thought about Avengers, how I thought it was. Loved it 100%. If you haven't seen it and you just watched this, why would you watch this? I just blew everything for you. But everybody who did watch it, you already know it was amazing. And I love you guys. I hope you guys like, comment, and subscribe to my channel and join my family. Stay Marvel fans and, you know, stay loyal to the cause and to Marvel. And I'll see you guys in my next video. As always, follow me on Instagram at ChristianityYvonne and turn on your bell notifications so you can get notified every time I post a video, which is every week. And I'll see you guys in my next video.